Okay, I've dropped 0 frames. I'm dropping 0 frames right now. I think we're good. I think we're good. You know, Vex says I was 180 when you lived in New Jersey, and it wasn't even pricey. Yo, New Hampshire's awful. Yo, rip. Is what it is, man. But yo, take 2 of the beautiful SuperTwoU stream, now with 100% more frames. 100% more frames. Feels good, man. You know, 0 droppage. Yeah, nah, this was definitely the server I was using. I switched the servers. I went from Miami, Florida to Ashburn, Virginia, and this one works. I was surprised I wasn't already on Virginia, but I assume I switched because I was, again, like, I literally only switch servers when I'm losing frames, which doesn't happen very often. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's see, actually, ship captain was Endeline, and go into deep mourning for Lady Fawn. Then was nobody left to steer ship, and so Dora Dora gets selected to replace. Dora Dora never go there before, so we'll have to work hard to make trip success. Dora Dora not worthy though, with Prince of Tantal on board. Getting in should be piece of pollen cake. Ew, pollen cake? That's a thing? My audio's decent? It shouldn't be.
Say, chum, which one do you fancy? Pyra or Mithra?
Zeke. You can't just ask someone... Anyway, they're the same person. I've never really thought of them separately.
Right, audio should be better now.
But they're like totally different characters. Like, Mithra is jolly intense. And Pyra is just totally mellow, or, I don't know, what's the opposite of pushy?
On the outside, maybe. But Pyra's got a lot of backbone, too. She can be pretty stubborn.
You seem to understand them pretty deeply. Well, I suppose you are their driver.
Hey,
Yeah?
you're a prince from Tantal, aren't you, Zeke? Why were you in the Praetorium?
I mean, you can't just ask someone.
Oh, his old man kicked him out.
Oi! No, bad blade, bad. How long have you been standing there?
From about... Which one do you fancy?
Which one do you That's the whole conversation.
As I was saying, my prince got disowned by his father. He spent all his time traveling the world for fun, instead of attending to his studies. Then bye!
It wasn't for fun. I was learning all about, society and international relations.
International relations, that what you call it?
Oi, can it you? What are you doing anyway? Dissing your own driver.
You guys crack me up.
I love him, really.
Oh. Anyway, he sounds tough. Zeke's dad, I mean.
Tantal is an isolationist society. Crossing its borders without leave is strictly forbidden. It's been that way for ages now.
Oh.
But you've seen how my prince here is. Couldn't stop himself leaving a few times, so he got chewed out and disowned. Back when he was 15 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Then the Praetor himself found him half dead on the ground one day and took him in. He made up that special envoy stuff.
And that's how you ended up in Indol. It all makes sense now. Oh, but wait. Is it safe for you to go back to Tantal then?
This time we've got official business from the Praetorium. It'll be fine. Probably. Besides,
Yeah?
Tantal is too ignorant of the outside world. It needs a wake-up call.
Sire, we have reached the designated coordinates. Please.
Right! Ready?
You betcha!
Huh?
Shut up and sit down, chum. This'll be great!
Wait, what are you saying? You're gonna judge me? Yo, don't judge me. Don't do it. Yo, you wish the game was all around slightly louder, Doomsday? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep the audio where it is. I'd rather not change the audio midstream. Not unless, like, there's a critical problem.
Genbu has begun surfacing.
I am aware. It's Pandoria.
Then the Prince...
Yes.
We have received reports that he made contact with the Aegis in Indol.
So after 500 years, he makes his move. Praetor Amalthus.
My lord?
We must act to protect our days of peace, even if they are a dream that cannot last.
Huh. He doesn't look anything like his kid. You just started the stream? Yeah, no, I'd still rather not do it. Like, it was a special occasion when I, like, was changing audio things last time, when, like, Last Place Larry subscribed. It was because he had just subscribed, and I didn't hear him subscribing. I felt bad, so I was more willing to do stuff that I wouldn't normally do. And yo, did they really just say Ginbu?
Oh,
They did not just say
it's
Ginbu.
like a bigger version of Turtus.
It's called Genbu. It's the same, like, Titan type as Uriah. Normally, it's submerged in the Cloud Sea.
Even in early fall, it can get pretty cold inside Tantal. Mind you don't freeze.
I really can't stand the cold.
I can provide my own warmth. You can stay close to me if you like.
Me as well.
You guys are pretty handy to have around.
Well, it is our trademark, right?
Essentially.
Aren't you going to be cold like that, Shellhead?
I'm used to it. I'll be dandy.
He's naturally dense. It's good insulation.
Oh, makes sense.
Stop encouraging her, gang of bullies!
Alright, so we're done. Cause yo, I'll let you know what's wrong with Ginbu. I'll let you know right now. It's not Ginbu itself. No, like the Ginbu translation, that's pretty perfect. His name is Ginbu, but you know it's similar to the problem we had with dumplings and the fact that then after calling them dumplings, we're like, oh yeah, nah, they're I need you to go get some fruity rice balls. How can rice balls be in the game if at the same time the rice balls are dumplings? That makes literally no sense. This takes us right on back to like what, like a week ago or whatever, when we got Suzaku, you know? We got Suzaku, but no, we can't call Suzaku. We gotta call Suzaku Rock. When his name's not Rock, it's Suzaku. Like, I've done a lot of research into this, right? You got four, well, I mean, to be fair, I knew a lot of this beforehand. But yeah, you have four directional celestial beings. You have Suzaku, you have Byakko, you have Seiryu, and you have Ginbu. These are the four directional cosmic beings. And like, you see, like, these are translated in so many different games, primarily the same way. Be it Digimon, be it Pokemon, be it Monster Rancher, like, Final Fantasy, a lot of games always do it the same way. If you're going to name a Firebird in something from English, if its name was originally Suzaku, you translate it as Suzaku. Like, I get it, you know, it's a very Japanese name. It's one of two ways. Beyblade's done this, and some other smaller things. This is pretty rare, like, because it's one of three ways, right? You nickname, you change it, or no, you just keep it Suzaku. That's the number one way that people translate Suzaku. They keep it Suzaku. Number two is they come up with a completely unique name because there is no direct translation. Or three, you name it Phoenix.
Mia, do you, mind?
Come on, it's not so bad. You're just so warm. I can't help it.
It's a function of what's known as infrared radiation.
Gramps knows everything.
I'm not your personal heater, you know?
My lady, if you desire warmth, why not take some from me?
Miss Pyra seems to be in some distress.
No way. Your fur's all stiff and spiky with a cold. It'd be murder on my sensitive skin.
But, my lady...
Hey, is it just me, or are the ether lines really dim?
What is meaning of ether lines?
You know, those things. The glowing threads that run inside a titan.
That is the glow of pure ether coursing through the Titan's body. You can compare it to the bloodstream of a human.
You've got good eyes. Genbu has pretty bad circulation compared to other titans. They say it's why we have a cold climate and awful crops.
So it's cold-blooded.
Call it what you like.
Oh my goodness. It's this game, man. Its translations are just so... like, it makes no sense. Half of it's pretty good. Half of the translations feel like there's a lot of thought put into it. And then the other half of the translations, it's like they don't even... Oh man, that thing does not want to fight me, dude. Nah. What if I throw a rock at it? Wait, come here. I just want to beat you up real quick. Why am I not throwing a rock? There it is. Alright, he's level 41. I'm 41. It'll be fine. But yeah, nah. Let's get this real straight. You get rock, you don't get dumplings. Nah, right? Like, it's just like this. Dumplings is to rice balls as rock is to Genbu. It makes no sense. Why would you why would you just move the name over? Why would you just move the name over for one item and not the other? Well, to be fair, actually, it was the same item. Like, it was just the rice ball. But they're like, no. Can't call it a rice ball. We gotta call it a dumpling for some reason, even though rice balls themselves are in the game and are in the very quest after that cutscene. It makes no sense. It literally doesn't. And then to name Suzaku when Genbu's also in the game. That's like, you know, that's like having the turtles, right? Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. And you put in Raphael and Leonardo, but then for the other two turtles, you just give them different names. And Rock is not, like, that doesn't work. Like, it literally doesn't work. Because it's, with Rock, you're naming Suzaku after a type of mythological bird. It is, what is it, Iranian? I think it's an Iranian thing? It's a Middle Eastern mythology for rock. It's a thing. Rocks are a, species of mythological bird. To call Suzaku rock is to call Bahamut a wyvern, or to call Bahamut a worm. That's not a proper translation. That's bad, because Bahamut or Seiryu, those are specific names for a character, versus to call Bahamut just to call him worm or to call him wyvern, that is a species of mythological creature. It's just wrong, and it doesn't make any sense, especially when they're so haphazard about it. They have rice balls in the game. Why call them dumplings? They have Genbu in the game. Why call Suzaku something else? It's just, at least follow through. That's all I want, is the follow through. If you're going to change Suzaku's name, change all of their names, which they did with Byakko as well. He's Dromark, and I don't even mind that name, you know? It's whatever. It doesn't mean anything. It's pretty dumb, actually. Suzaku, you know, being changed to Rock, it's dumb. It's stupid. But, it's at least a name that's somewhat in the vicinity of what a phoenix is, or the vermilion bird. But no, this guy over here, Dromark, it literally means nothing. Nothing. I just, I don't understand. Why Dromark? Why Rock? And then Genbu. And then Genbu. It doesn't add up. It doesn't make any sense. So it's because Genbu is naming a tortoise turtle? No, I'm not mad that Genbu's name is Genbu. I'm mad that Suzaku's name isn't Suzaku, but Genbu's name is Genbu. Why would you do that? Why would you put in Leonardo and Donatello, but you don't put in Raphael or Michelangelo? Why would you go half in? Why do you only go half in? I don't understand. And Akiko Kaliwal, I agree. Why change Suzaku if you aren't going to change Ginbu? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. Dromark sounds very Scottish or something. It does. I've looked up Dromark because, you know, again, some of these names are really good translations, like the Aegis, for example. That's such a good translation because, like, there's no direct, or, well, there is a direct translation for what she's originally called. She's the Holy Grail. But the Holy Grail doesn't have that same kind of impact to an English audience. The Holy Grail is a cup. And it's like, she's not a cup. It doesn't have that same level of intrigue, like, to us. It doesn't make sense. To call her the Holy Grail over and over again is just weird. It just doesn't translate the same effect. The meaning isn't there. But Aegis, which again is something completely else. The Aegis is not the same thing, but it is this legendary, you know, mythical object of great power. So it's the same idea, but the meaning translates so much better by calling it the Aegis. It's this mysterious thing, you know? Versus the Holy Grail, it just, yeah, no, its meaning, wow, I'm dead. But yeah, it's all about translating the meaning. It doesn't have to be a direct translation, which is why I like the Aegis. The Aegis is a great translation, in my opinion. But, oh, I don't want to die. Why is this thing hurting so bad? And where's Nia? I don't see her anywhere. There she is. Yeah, this guy deals way too much damage in AE. Oh, and we have an ad too? Oh, dude, it's done. It's done. I gotta run away. I gotta run away. Hold on, running away. But how, the game plow? Wait, what? Do you mean how's the gameplay? Yo, the gameplay for this game is amazing. Absolutely, definitely. I love this game so much. Vex says, this is the most passionate I've ever heard Vex talk about something. I'm just so mad. Like, I hate this stuff, man. Why go halfway? I'll never understand that. It's like Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? Where they do half of the people's names, they pronounce them correctly, and the other half, they're like, well, I'm Asian, so I know how these names are actually supposed to be pronounced. And it's like, no, you're Indian. Like, I get it, you're Asian. India is an Asian, but like these pronunciations are done as if they were living in Japan or if they were living in China. These are not Indian names. Don't change them. Ah, I hate that. I hate that so much. It bothers me. And yo, they clearly did this to bother people like me. I mean, I guess. I don't think so. I don't think they were vindictive or anything. What I assume it is because, like, I've read some articles talking about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 development, and apparently Monolith Soft, they were helping Nintendo with Breath of the Wild at the time that they were developing this game. And so a lot of their team members, because again, Monolith Soft is nowhere near as big as, say, Nintendo or Sony or Microsoft. They're just this tiny little game studio. They're not EA or anything like that. So yeah, you know, they're trying to make their game. Their resources are completely divided. They have half their team working on other things, and then half of the remaining half also working on different projects. So a lot of their work, you know, is being done by very few people. So I'm sure some stuff was outsourced, right? Or wait, no, I guess that doesn't even make sense, because yeah, no, it would have been all Nintendo of America that did this, right? That did the translations? I don't know. I don't know who did the translations. I don't know. But it doesn't add up, man. It doesn't add up. It's like some of the translations are really good. It bothers me. I'll never understand it. I'm sure it's just gonna get worse. Like, cause we have I'm dead again, but yeah, we have Byakko, right? We have Byakko, we have Suzaku, we have Ginbu. Ginbu's the only one with his name. So what about Seiryu? Seiryu's gonna be in this game. How are they gonna translate him? Is he just gonna be Seiryu? Or is it gonna be like an actual proper translation? Or are they just gonna have a stupid name? Like, what's it gonna be? I didn't want to do that. Tora, why don't you have threat? Why are you shielding? Build up threat, buddy. You don't get why the Titan isn't just called Tantal? Yo, you got me, I don't know. And G Kim says, plus they are names from the show, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know, right? The names are in the show, so like, why change them? Yo, G Kim understands. Naki Kokala, maybe the team was trying to be multicultural to reflect the different cultures in the game. I mean, maybe that could be the case. Maybe they're trying to reach out and make the game, this translation of the game to be able to reach as many different English-speaking people as possible. But, I mean, like, obviously they were doing that, you know, like, British and US, like, or the UK, rather. UK and the US. Like, obviously there's a lot of that stuff going on with how certain accents are and how certain people talk, the lingo, the slang that they use. But the character names, perhaps that could be a case. But with that being the case, you know, old boy over here, Dromark, that doesn't mean anything. That's not an actual word. It's not a word. It doesn't mean anything. And then Rock as well, that's a Middle Eastern thing. It's not... Like, it would make sense if it, like... I don't know, man. It would make sense if it actually was, like, some sort of Scottish or Irish word. I think that would make more sense if Dromark actually meant something. Like, because they could do that. They could pull from Irish mythology and make him be something that actually has that kind of relevance. Because there is no direct... Or, well, there is a direct translation for Byakko. It's White Tiger. And White Tiger doesn't sound anywhere near as cool. So, you know, they could give him a name that, is at least a mythological tiger. Hopefully, you know, of some sort of Celtic descent. But they didn't do anything like that. They just made up a name.
Oh my. This is the very picture of the ancient civilizations I've read about.
It's a pretty classic look. You know the old land of Torna? They had a proud and noble civilization, rivaled only by Judicium at the time. But, whereas Judicium were the masters of biological arts, Tornans knew all there was to know about engineering. The proud blood of Torna runs in the veins of us Tantalese.
As there are people to pass it on to, civilization will endure. Knowledge is inherited, much like life itself.
Nice quote. You should write that down.
Thank you.
It's not that simple, though.
Huh?
You'll see.
Yo, let's see. Akiko Kala saying you think Dromog is a place in Ireland? Yo, I did not know that. I didn't know about that. Yeah, that might make sense. Maybe that's why he's called Dromark. It's based off of a place. Yeah, I'll definitely try to do more research into that and see if I can learn something. Because, yeah, like, I was looking all over to see if I could find Dromark online, if I could find anything that sounded anything similar, and I couldn't find anything. I was asking other just Xenoblade fans if they had any idea what the name meant. Everyone was saying it was a made-up word. But, yeah, maybe it's based off of that. And, let's see, my goodness, Outlanders. Outlanders are here. I've got to tell everyone at once. For reals? From where do you hail? How fare the other countries? You must tell me the latest trends. Oh, dreadfully sorry. It's just that I haven't seen an Outlander in so long. It's such a rare event. Thought I was going to kick the bucket without ever seeing another stranger's face again. But I'm the prince, not a stranger. And let's see, am I done complaining about Ginbu? No. I think that was really smart. Yeah, someone said, yeah, Gramps is Azurda, right? And Azurda, that is, I like that. I like Azurda. Because literally, it's the combination of Azure and Dragon. Because that's what Seiryu is. Seiryu's, like, literal translation is Blue Dragon. Like, he's just a blue dragon. And yet, it's still, you know, it sounds better than that. Instead of just calling him Blue Dragon, his name's Azurda. I didn't even make the connection. I didn't think that he was the fourth person, or the fourth celestial being.
Whoa. That's a pretty lively market.
It's the black market.
Black market?
Tantal is so cold. There's precious little in the way of local produce to sell. Just look. All the regular shops are shuttered.
You're right. They're mostly empty.
Instead, folks pay ungodly prices for produce that's been smuggled in from other nations. And since it's the only thing keeping people from actually starving, the bigwigs just turn a blind eye.
So most of the agricultural production is wasted just surviving, and the country grows weak.
Exactly.
So even the wisdom of a proud ancient civilization cannot solve all problems.
Ancient civilization sounds good and all, but basically, this place is a giant museum with no tourists. That's not going to feed anyone.
Oh, well, this place seems pretty weird. Alright, what were we saying? I wasn't going to answer your questions? No, I think I got you. And Tints Doctor doesn't think it's much of a black market. It's all out in the open. I know, right? Doesn't seem like a black market. I mean, I guess they're like breaking rules or whatever, but everything seems cool here. Oh yeah, ox cores. I haven't made any of these in a while. Again, they don't actually cost money, so yeah, I'm just gonna like make some of these, man. Cause I don't really have any, so let's do that. Yeah, I just think it's so weird how they've chosen to translate all of these names. Because for one, they substituted one mythological bird for another one, even though there's probably a more proper one in Phoenix. I think Phoenix is a much better name if they're going to go from one mythological bird to another, to do the one that shares all of the same traits. Like, it's just, I don't know why that you would do anything else. And then you have, Dromark, which Akiko Kala is guessing is based off of a place in Ireland, which is pretty cool. And then you have, so yeah, we have a mythological bird, a place, we have, just the name, just the Japanese name, Genbu. And then lastly, with Azurta, we have, like, Azure, that's Latin, right? So it's just like a Latin word, like using a different word for the color of blue dragon, and then just cutting off, like, dragon, like, just making it a really small part of that, just taking the DNA from that. Like, that's cool. I think that was a good way to translate blue dragon. It's just like, you know, it's all over the place. Why did they change, you know, like, they tried to keep the intent, but I feel like they did it really poorly with, the Phoenix. They did a pretty poor job of that. And then, name after a place, keeping the name the same, and then doing a literal translation, but, you know, making it sound a little bit cooler. Why is the translation for all of them all over the place? I don't understand. Especially because you have all these blades, right? All these blades that you get, all your common blades, they just have Japanese names. They're just Japanese blades. You know, like Mikagi and Mia and, I don't know, Hikari and all this. Wait, no, actually I don't think there's a Hikari blade because that's the name of Mithra. Mithra's actual name is Hikari. Yeah, they changed her, and like, I'm not 100% against that because her name is light, doesn't work. I feel like they did a really good job with Pyra because like her normal name is just fire, like Homura, but it's like an honorable way to say fire or like an ancient way or something like that. So it felt like a good translation to me, because like Pyra has the same effect. It's a way to say fire, but it's, you know, it's got a little twist on it. I mean, Mithra isn't like one for one, but it matches with Pyra, and I feel like Pyra was a really good translation, in my opinion. So I'm not against that. Break resist, aggro boost, yes, more aggro boost, definitely. But yeah, and there's aggro reduction too, right? Do I have aggro reduction? I think I do. The arts aggro boost. Yeah, let's no, I have 2 of those. I thought I did. I thought I had aggro reduction. No, that's right. I just have an item that does that, don't I? Yeah, I think that's what it was. That's fine, whatever. Oh, HP attack boost? I don't know. I don't always have all my HP. But that's such a high increase. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. And, Doomsday says, Vince, why do you think all the names should be translated the same way? It's just weird. It's just weird. I don't understand why. Like, at the very least, why keep Ginbu Ginbu? Like, if they're going to translate all of them in completely unique ways, like, if it's a cultural thing, I'm behind that. That's interesting to me. Like, Dromark, because again, I thought Dromark was just stupid, but if Akiko Kala is right, and that is a place in Ireland, and they're trying to reach all these different cultures, and they don't want to show the connection between the four celestial beings, which I think is kind of lame, but to be fair, there is no real connection outside of, just like a Japanese nod. People aren't going to get. Like, I get it. At least, just let people enjoy the cultural thing for each different culture. I think that's a good compromise, but they didn't do that. They could have executed on that, and they didn't do it.
We have been expecting you, Your Highness.
Yeah. Good to see you. Is the old man inside?
Indeed. He has been eagerly awaiting your return.
Ha! Now I know you're lying. Our moos'll fly before that man welcomes me home. No need to coddle me, mate.
Apologies.
Any case, seems he knows we're coming. That'll save time.
Yeah, Hikari definitely wouldn't translate well, so, like, I'm completely cool with that being changed how it is. Felt like a good compromise.
Are you all right?
Yes. Tora?
But why? It true. Pop be able to produce own reserves of ether energy, but...
I'll explain later. For now, just do as I ask.
All right then. Leave it to Tora.
Wait, what just happened between the two of them? I didn't see anything. And let's see, Tenth Doctor wonders what Vince will think of some other rare blade names, if any of them are significant. Like, Aegeon? What about him? That sounds like a cool name to me. I don't see anything wrong with that. And how's Vess's core crystal doing? Let's see. Let's check out Vess's core crystal if she wants to be cool and chill with us. And nope. Oh, and wait. Oh yeah, Aegeon's. That was, whose blade was that? Oh yeah, that was the prince's, core crystal. I mean, I don't know what his Japanese name was, but I like the name right there. It makes sense to me. It seems like just a cool thing that, it's like a different language going on there. It might be, it feels the same kind of, field that the Aegis is, but I don't actually know. Alright, and let's see. Akiko Kala says, well, doesn't Xeno mean foreign? So wouldn't it make sense for them to have names all over the place for blades at least? I mean, no, because like, I think that's a real big stretch. I don't think that's really what the Xeno series is going for. I don't think that's the intent at all, because you don't really see that in, like, say, the, like, Xenoblade Chronicles 1, like, that's not really there. Not really. And, like, especially, like, just looking at, like, the actual, like, Japanese of it, it's not like they have all these cultural names. They have Japanese names. It's the translation in English where they're then making it this much more cultural thing, which makes sense because when they do the translation, it's not just for US speakers. US speakers of English. You're gonna have other people that speak English that are heavily relying on this game as well. Like, they're not translating this specifically for a bunch of different locations. They do one translation to English, and that has to support a lot of different countries. So if they're trying to hit cultural beats for a lot of different areas, that makes sense to me. But I just feel like they're dropping the ball here and there. Oh, the skill tree? I should do the skill tree. Scavalier should have been the blade? Yeah?
Aegis, I presume.
Huh?
Guards! My lady!
What the hell is going on? Charlotte?
No idea! Stop this at once! Dad!
Rex!
Pyra! Let it go! Pyra! Pyra!
Stop this madness! What's going on? Rex and his lot haven't done anything!
We cannot afford to wait until they do, Zeke. The world must not be allowed to burn. The Aegis must be destroyed.
Oh, no, you don't. Dromac, let's get Rex out of there.
Roger.
The ether energy.
My lady!
Please do not resist. My goal is only to destroy the Aegis. I have no wish to take your lives also.
King Eulogimenos, I stand before you as a special envoy of Morardain. The Emperor sent me here himself. Do you realize what you are doing?
I am quite aware, and prepared to face the consequences.
Prepared?
Well, that's not very good. That's not good at all. And yo, Senna, how you doing? Nice to see you, man.
Why do you have to bump Pyra off?
I see you still speak like a commoner.
What's that got to do
And yo,
with
with the host.
Don't change the subject.
Yo, Letterton Gaming, thank you very much.
I act for justice. What are you trying to say?
You could say, I'm doing this for Ulrest.
Say what now?
Follow me.
You actually had two people watching you? Yo, no worries. Thanks for the host, Letterton. I really appreciate it. Yeah, just a bunch of crazy stuff is going on in this game right now. One of my characters was just, like, kidnapped.
This is
the legacy of our royal line.
You can't be serious!
What?
Why? Father, why?
I don't understand. What is their legacy? What is this from the royal bloodline? I don't understand. What's the problem? Why is he upset? I mean, I know he's upset because they're trying to kill Pyra, but what was that in the room? Didn't make any sense to me. It just looked like boxes.
Energy is being blocked off.
Damn it! While we're doing this, Pyra is... We have to do something!
There is no point, Rex. You're just wasting your strength.
Both the walls and floor are built to withstand great force. We cannot make a dent in them.
Let's calm down a bit, Rex. If we think calmly, we'll come up with something. Hey, you lot! Can you try to help us out here?
Your efforts are pointless. The way they built this place, it's essentially one giant stasis web.
Stasis web? Like those nets used in Torrigoth?
To lock drivers up together with their blades, and even leave us our weapons, they must have the utmost confidence. Perhaps we could break through given enough time, but by then it will be too late and the Aegis will be disposed of.
Disposed of? That's all the more reason you should give us a bloody hand.
I said it's pointless. We won't get anywhere. With brute force, that is.
Huh?
Oh, well, Morak has a plan. Alright, alright. And yo, later, letter 10, thank you so much for the host. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Hopefully, Pyre doesn't die. Let's cross our fingers.
My prince?
This pisses me right off.
Say what?
I said I'm pissed off. Doing it for the world. My ass. How self-serving can you get?
How do you mean?
This country's strangling itself to death with its own web of lies and excuses. But just maybe our chum could break it free.
Rex could?
No faith, eh?
Hey, whatever. If you believe in him, my prince, I'm with you all the way.
That kid's heart is pure. Too pure for his own good sometimes. But isn't it our duty as adults to give him a little help with that?
Probably. You know, this is what I like about you.
This won't be easy.
Oh, quit it with your drama! When is anything ever easy for you?
Ha! Let's go.
Alright, time to save the day. Let's do it. And yo, thankfully, we've been practicing as playing as him for a little bit now. Zeke's an adult? I think so.
Okay, that should do it.
Preparations complete. What's going on, Tora? Oh, both drivers and blades. Use ether energy to deploy arts, yes?
You can skip the lecture, Tora. Everyone knows that.
But right now, friends cannot, yes? Yeah. There's something about this room. Oh, but Rex and friends forgetting one very important thing.
Hurry up, would you? Just spit it out, Furball.
Could be friends forgetting Poppy is artificial blade? Why would we forget that? She's been with us all this time. Wait, I get it. Her ether furnace.
Rex correct. Thanks to friend Morag, Poppy now able to generate own supply of ether energy. Nothing barrier can do anything about.
Tora transfer crystal from Sword of Morag to Biter of Poppy. That crystal have enough energy stored for one use of arts. And Biter of Poppy use Earth element. So, through synergy with Fire element of Morag, power of arts is amplified.
If we hit it straight on, I doubt the door can withstand that.
Wait a minute. You stored energy in that crystal. How is that possible with a barrier?
Aha! Lady Morag has not used a single art since we arrived in this place.
What?
I had my suspicions ever since we entered the palace. So, I secretly asked Tora to refrain from using any arts either.
I see now. If our enemies knew Poppy retains her power inside the barrier, they would keep us on a tighter leash.
Exactly. Here goes. Step back.
Hold up! If you transferred the crystal from the sword, what will you fight with?
I can generate a new one from Bridget's core. Don't tell me you didn't know about that.
What?
Seriously, you don't even know how blade weapons work. Give me a break.
How would I know something like that? I've never lost or broken my weapon.
Then I suppose I cannot blame you.
Moving along then. Tora, Poppy, please.
With pleasure!
Poppy power! Jet Biter!
We did it!
We the best!
You made quite some noise, too. It won't be long before the guards arrive.
Good point.
Lady Pyra was taken below. Mayhap somewhere beneath the palace?
Got it.
Okay, so Zeke's somewhere out there trying to help us. We busted our way out. We gotta go save Pyra. That is the mission. You know, there were a lot of things said in chat during the cutscenes. I do apologize for everything that I missed. And, you know, let's get Lady Morag in here. Goodbye, Rex. See you later. Alright, so let me catch up with chat first things first. Alright, so, you think rock sounds cool on a bird blade? I mean, that's fair. I don't think there's anything specifically wrong in and of itself of, you know, someone enjoying the name. If you enjoy the name, that's fine. I just think the translation was done awkwardly. I don't know. Some of it is just straight bad, but at the very least, it's awkward. And Tinselactor was saying Xeno and XE12 more means mysterious than foreign, meaning the story's focus. Sword is a mysterious blade. That's fair. And in XEX it means foreign alien though. Okay, that's I never played XEX, so I wouldn't know. And you know, Akiko Kala, rock is a firebird to me. Is it? I've never heard of anyone call a rock a firebird before. I mean, you know, my experience personally from, like, say, Lord of the Rings, Heroes of Might and Magic, just whatever, like, stories I've read, rocks have always been just great eagles. And when I was looking up more stories about rock on, like, say, Wikipedia and stuff like that, again, it's based off of a story from Garuda, which is really just about the wind element and not fire. But please tell me where you know of rock as being fire, because I'm always down to learn of different takes on mythological beings, because a lot of countries all have their own different takes on other people's cultures, so it's very interesting to see where people have picked up certain knowledge. Like, just don't even get me started on Phoenix and, like, Ho-Oh and Suzaku, Funhuang, and Zhu Shui. Like, there's just so many different takes. You know, is letter 10 already gone? I think letter 10's gone, so I can't reply. Rest in peace. Yes, we are going to save Pyra, no worries. Zeke has his moments, yes. And yeah, we didn't use brute force to get through the door. It was a good plan. And don't see Rock anywhere? Yeah, no, we're not going to use Rock. We're not going to use him. We'll be fine without him. Akiko Kala says, no, I don't mean Rock is fire. I just think of that because a lot of times they are rust color in games. Okay, got you, got you. I thought you were talking about, like, the mythological bird itself.
Fascinating.
Yeah, like, you know, everyone views names different ways. Like, some people saw Rock with, Suzaku, and they're like, okay, his name is Rock. Some people didn't understand at all. Because, yeah, I did 2 polls, right? One on Facebook and one on Twitter. One social platform got more attention than the other, but overall I had about, like, 300 participants. And, I definitely noticed that as far as, knowledge on Phoenix versus Rock, more people are familiar with Phoenix, and it's, like, a huge amount. Like, what was it? I think 96% of people knew more, like, stories about Phoenix than they knew about rocks. Like, people don't really know Phoenixes, or rocks, I mean. People don't know that Rock is a mythological bird at all, or they don't know the stories of it. And, yeah, I had another poll, and with that one I was just specifically asking, yeah, because one was asking if you knew either or, and, or both. And yeah, for the one that was like either, like, do you know what a Phoenix is, do you know what a rock is, or do you know both? If that one, Phoenix got, like 30-something%, so if you're answering Phoenix, you don't know what a rock is. And then Rock got like 3% or something. It was a pretty low number, I believe it was single digit, and everything else was in both. So like, people do know what they both are, but yeah, nah. The vast majority of people only know what a Phoenix is. If you call something a rock, they think you're talking about, like, a literal rock. They don't understand why you're misspelling it. Wait, 19,000 get goods? Oh geez, we do now have 19,000 get goods. That's it's a little ridiculous, but we got there. Yo, this is, oh no, that's Topple. I thought I had launch. No, I don't have launch on this character, do I? No, I have Break and Topple and Smash, I think? Yeah, let me check Perun. Yeah, I have Break, Topple, and Smash. Okay. I couldn't remember. And what were we saying? I'm never gonna upgrade my skills? Ah, I died. Yeah, we'll upgrade our skills eventually. You know, Tensoctor is saying, if you care about Poppy, you'll want to open that vault door back where you get more skills. Wait, what? That vault door? What vault door? Naki Kokala goes to follow on Twitter and Facebook, even though I hate Facebook. Got you. Well, to be fair, I don't use my Facebook as often as I do Twitter. I'm trying to get better at that. But yeah, I definitely use the Twitter. I like Twitter a lot. Because, like, I don't know, it's just the way the platforms are. On Facebook, I don't really like to make posts unless I have something I want to talk about. Versus Twitter, like, I'll just be like, hey man, I saw this cool thing. Let's talk about that. I don't know, it just is what it is. Yeah, as far as the polls go, yeah, let me look for this vault. I don't know what we're talking about. But yeah, as far as the polls go, because like I expected them to go this way. I definitely expected. Like I'm actually surprised at the number of people that didn't know what a rock was. It's still like significantly smaller as far as knowledge goes for both Phoenix and Rock. Almost everyone knows what a Phoenix is. Like almost everyone knows what a Phoenix is. I have yet to meet a person that's like, what's a Phoenix? Versus with Rock, a lot of people just don't know what that is, like at all. Which, again, didn't surprise me, because I was talking to my sister about it the other day, and yeah, she didn't know what a rock was. Like, it's not well known. And yeah, it's just, there's so much more media that talks about the Phoenix. And again, like, Phoenix is really its own thing, versus rocks are really, when they're used in a lot of forms of media, they're just a legendary bird. There's no real story to the rock, versus the Phoenix, which has all sorts of stories. Alright, so what am I looking for? I don't see anything fancy. Phoenix is in pop culture, it's like not knowing what a wizard is. Yeah, like Phoenix is very popular. Like Phoenix is all in the same realm as like dragons, unicorns, stuff like that. Rock is, yeah, no, people don't know what a rock is. That's more like a worm, where people don't know that worm is also another way to like say a mythological dragon. Or I guess like wyvern as well. Like it's in that same field, where it is a mythological thing, but not a lot of people know about it. So yeah, oh, this is all the way back out to the town. That's not what I'm looking for. And why aren't there like any guards or anyone here? I don't understand. Alright, so what was this about a vault? Something to do with Poppy. Yeah, I popped out over here, but... yeah, this is a nice place. It's very pretty. Yeah, no, I have no idea what you're talking about. But that does remind me, can I leave? Because I know I couldn't skip travel before, but maybe I can skip travel now. I know I don't have Pyra, but maybe I want to check. What is it, Gormott? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I can just leave. Alright, we'll come back for you in a little bit. No worries. Pyra, we'll save you eventually. But yeah, let's play Tiger Tiger, because I haven't done it in a while.
That was a slog.
Let us go.
Wait, what? 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 Leela's here? And Tatsuzo? Let's see. Now that Lila all good and fixed, Tatsuzo pondering what to do next. Should maybe improve Lila more? Or work on power-up for Poppy? Too many enticing options. Yo, welcome back, dude. It's nice to have you here. What's up, Lila? Thanks to friends, Lila is in perfect working order again. Must offer great apologies for trouble caused by Lila. Things that happened in Moradane are all quite unfortunate. Lila not know how to apologize enough. Worry not. From now on, Lila work hard to serve Master Pawn his artificial blade. And yo, hello Dar! How you doing? Nice to see you, good sir. Yo, Super Never skill tree you? Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna do Tiger. God, a Tiger. Good job escaping. Yeah, we did escape. I mean, we didn't save Pyra, but we'll get her one day. Yo, never forget, my memory is hot garbage. That's nothing new. You've been in this stream for as long as you have. That shouldn't be news for you. Ah, jeez. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it! It was so bad. I just bumped right into the rock and lost my treasure chest. Right after bumping into an enemy. Feels bad, man. Yeah, you can't have two of those. Only if only, the woodpecker cried. Oh, really? What? But I hit him twice! How did he get me? That's interesting. Now, let's try that again, man. And yo, Akiko Kala says, I think it depends on who you're polling. General population, I agree. But I know if I took a poll at the school I went to versus the one I teach at, there'd be a lot of disagreement on what stories were commonplace. That's why you love stories from other cultures? Yeah, like, it definitely depends on, like, you know, who's coming in there. Like, if we have a lot of people that, you know, say read a bunch of fantasy stories, and even then it depends on what kind of fantasy stories they're reading, they're going to have a different idea of what certain things are. Because yeah, even like as far as Suzaku being able to be translated as Phoenix, like you see two completely different things within, and you know, for Suzaku and Zhu Shui, you have the Chinese and Japanese. Like some Japanese people will be like, you know, no, Phoenix is not a proper translation for Suzaku, or yeah, is not a proper translation for Suzaku because it is the Vermilion Bird. The Vermilion Bird is a different type of mythological creature. Rip, treasure chest. But then at the same time, you have people that would argue the opposite, you know, especially like going to China. And again, some people would say Zhu Shui is not a phoenix, because Zhu Shui and Suzaku are the same thing. Yeah, they're the same thing. But yeah, no, you have some Chinese, and again, wait, 3 hits? It takes 3 hits for that guy, and I'm dead. Okay, interesting. Why is that one stronger than the other red fish? But what I was trying to say is because you have, like, China is so old, and it has had so many different empires, and so there's so many different, like, cultures within China, right? You have these different dynasties. Because you have, like, what's, the Han Chinese people. The Han Chinese people would tell you that, Zhu Shui or Suzaku and the Phoenix are completely different. It's the, you know, it's the constellation bird versus the Phoenix is just a fire creature. But then you have, older... Ah, geez. You have older, regions of people. Or, I mean, older traditions, different groups of people. And they would say that, Fun Huang or Ho-Oh, and yeah, the Fun Huang or Ho-Oh is, or Ho-Oh is the same as Suzaku or Zhu Shui. Because like with those ones, you have the constellation creatures, right? Like that's where it all comes from. It's all about the constellations, and how the space is separated north, east, south, and west. And as far as these mythical beasts go, they have been different creatures. It hasn't always been the same thing. It's changed a lot. Like it was the it stayed the 4 Celestials that we know like right now. Ah, geesh, I didn't. Oh, what is that guy? Ah, geesh. But yeah, it's changed a lot. You know, as armies have invaded different people have won these wars or whatever. It's changed a lot. But yeah, like, one of the constellation, or one of the directional beasts was the Fun Huang, or, Ho-Oh, which is the Chinese phoenix, or, you know, Japanese phoenix for Ho-Oh. Oh, nope. Nope. This is so hard. Like, it's definitely the same, yeah, it was for the east direction, because the Vermilion Bird is south. But originally, Fun Huang was for the east. But over time, Fun Huang eventually became to relate to the southern lands. And that's the same thing as the Vermilion Bird. Like, as these different empires, you know, are clashing and whatnot, dynasties changing, eventually the Fun Huang, or Ho-Oh, was replaced with the Vermilion Bird, the Suzaku, or Zhushui. Like, they're definitely the same creature in that context. They're both these, you know, majestic birds that went from being... Hold on, I want to put in SuperTwoU. But yeah, they went from being these, you know, with the Fun Huang, it was the phoenix. That is literally considered the phoenix. It's directly a phoenix. And then the Vermilion Bird, they're both these, mythological creatures. They're both red. They, sometimes both have relations with flames, sometimes they both have rejuvenation and rebirth, but like it really depends. Because originally Fun Huang didn't have those powers. It's more Suzaku time. Or Zhushui. Alright, Akiko Kala, my apologies. I mean English speaking general population. Got you, got you. And Zena says, I'm reading a book while watching the stream, multitasking. You do what you gotta do. And, yo, Zena says, I'm Chinese but from Singapore. If you trace my ancestry, they go back to Chinese. Yo, that's really cool, man. Nakiko Kala says, I guess I don't think of that type of thing as common when we start talking translations. I start thinking about the culture it was translated from and to and who is consuming the product. Many places may not have the option to have the game in their language, so they play in English, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, definitely. Like, for example, the Japanese, which is funny because, you know, again, I was looking into all of this. I was curious. I was like, what did they say in the Chinese translation for Suzaku? Like, is it a phoenix, or is it Zhushui, the Vermilion Bird? And yeah, there is no Chinese vocal translation. If you want to play this game in China, you have to play it in Japanese and use... Gosh darn it, why is this so hard? You have to play it in Japanese and use Chinese subtitles. That's the only way the game is translated. And, yeah, no, I did see in Suzaku's opening, you know, when you use his core crystal, the Reawakening, you can read the kanji, and the kanji is, because, you know, Japanese and Chinese have the same kanji. It's the same kanji for Suzaku, which would then read as Zhushui. So I found that interesting. Oh my goodness, you come from all the way up there? You could just keep going down forever. Oh my goodness. Okay. God. No, I forgot about the blue one! Ah, I didn't see him. Ah, I didn't see him, man. Gosh darn it. Are we having a translation conversation again? Yeah. Let's see. This is the American English version. The international English is rarely the same. Wait, there is a different translation for this? I thought this was the international... Like, I thought that was the only one. Is there actually two versions of Xenoblade for the translations? Like, do they have different voice actors and everything? Or, like... Or are you just talking out of nothing? Like, please tell me. I was under the impression that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 only had one for the English-speaking audience. And Senna says, to be honest, there are different interpretation among Chinese people for the Chinese translation. Most legends are just watered down for entertainment value these days. Yes, they definitely are. Because, Fun Huang, Again, I'm sure I'm saying all the names like absolutely terrible. I do apologize, but you know, I've never actually properly learned Chinese. I'm doing the best I can to try to say it. But with Fun Huang, the Chinese phoenix, like originally, like way back, like thousands of years ago, Fun Huang was a mythological creature that was, it was a bird, but it was mixed up with a lot of other animals. It was mixed with like a turtle, with a snake, with, I don't know, a lot of different animals that aren't birds. And yet it was still considered the king of birds. And it had no powers of rejuvenation, it had no powers of fire. It didn't have anything that you would contribute with an American phoenix. The Fun Huang was completely different. But over time, it definitely pulled a lot of its characteristics from the more popular Western phoenix. Which Suzaku does the same thing. Suzaku and Jushui also pull a lot of... Gosh darn it, I keep forgetting about that one. Yeah, they pull a lot of their mythological powers from the American phoenix. Which you'll see, like, in Japan, a lot of the time when they're going for a firebird, they won't call it Ho-Oh, and they won't call it, Suzaku, when they're going for that firebird. Like, I mean, they do it sometimes, it's just rare. Like, Pokemon, for example, they actually have Ho-Oh, which is, yeah, that is the Ho-Oh, the Fun Huang, but with that, like, yeah, that's the exception. If you look into, like, Yu-Gi-Oh!, you look into Digimon, you look into a lot of other... Oh, is this invincibility? It is, I've never seen that before. But yeah, you look into a lot of translations for a lot of different games. And, you know, the actual way, like, they say it. You look up, you know, I'm saying translation, but I mean going from English to Japanese, English to Chinese. A lot of the time when Phoenix is translated to Japanese, it is Phoenix, like Phoenixu. Like, they keep it Phoenix, and so, yeah, like, Phoenix is really, really popular over there. They want the Firebird to be what the Western Phoenix is. Versus China, when you're translating Phoenix into Chinese, you always use Fun Huang. Like, Fun Huang, even though it's the same thing as the Ho-Oh, like, that's just how the translation works, because people just see these things differently. Oh, gosh darn it, man. Oh, wait. Isn't there the top one? Yeah, got him! Got him, invincible! I'm invincible now. What are you gonna do? None of you can hit me. None of you. None of you. Whew. Okay. I did it. Alright, let me catch up on chat before I do this part, because it's gonna be hard. Alright. Doopa-doopa-doo. Okay, so you don't know. Got it, Doomsday. Yeah, I think you're wrong about that. I'm pretty sure there is just one English translation. Just like how over in China, they can't have there's no Chinese version. They just have to listen to Japanese. Senna saying, in Vanks, I have to scold you. It's the Chinese stuff you're talking about, but you're referring to is Mandarin, not Chinese. Chinese is an ethnicity, Mandarin is a language. Got you. Yep, you're right. You're right. My sister told me about that. 'Cause, yeah, no, there's different dialects. There's different languages, and yeah, no, I keep saying Chinese, but I think I mean Mandarin? Yeah, I think I mean Mandarin. I'm pretty sure that's the one that I know of. And, but yeah, Senna, thank you very much for, you know, putting me in the right direction. And since Doctor is saying Japanese was available as free day one DLC for the English copies of the game, I don't know about a second English translation, though. Yeah, I've never heard about a second one. Yo, you hate the Phoenix deck in Yu-Gi-Oh? Yo, rip, man. Yo, Phoenixes are pretty powerful, dude. Yo, Magic the Gathering also has a Phoenix deck that I despise quite a bit. Because it's obviously about rebirth. Like, there's this one Phoenix card, it's called Chandra's Phoenix, which is, you know, translated in Japanese as, I can't remember the name for Chandra, but the Phoenix is Phoenixu. Because again, you know, I was saying that they normally translate Phoenix as Phoenix. But yeah, like in that game, every time you defeat that monster, they can just play like any one of their spells, and they just bring it back to life. And it's a mythic rare monster, and it's flying, and it's so hard to get rid of flying monsters, and they're just like, oh, did you destroy my Phoenix? I'll just bring it right back. Not a problem. Alright, do I have any good things for Poppy yet? Oh, I didn't mean to do this. How do I? Yeah, nope. Nope, I wanna exit out of this. There we go, I did it. Alright, let's check out Poppy. See what we got going on. Nope, that's still the wrong button. Nura says in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Phoenix gets sent to the graveyard and comes back next turn and destroys all your spells on the field. Yo! Spells and traps? So literally, if it gets sent to the graveyard, like, not even just defeated, like, it was attacked, but if it just gets sent to the graveyard, like, the player themselves can send their own Phoenix to the graveyard? Is that the case? Because if so, that sounds absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's already powerful before that. But if it is, you know, because there's by combat, and there's just the straight if sent to graveyard. Alright, what am I looking for? Blades. No, not through there. Characters. And then Blades. Poppy first. Alright, what you got going on, Poppy? Let's see. What am I using? Yeah, my roll CPU is the tank mod versus the evasion mod. Gives me agility, not as much defenses. This is already set? Wait, but I thought I was using the tank mod. This is already set? Wait, I have both of them? Oh, because that's Poppy QT. Oh. Oh, my, okay. Okay, I didn't realize. Oh. Yeah, they both doing their own thing, huh? I see, I see. Okay. Fair enough, that makes sense. And Nura was saying, not to mention it has like 2,500 attack, making it a chore to defeat in the first place, and if you defeat it, it can't return, but gets sent to the graveyard by its own effect, if not defeated. Oh yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous, definitely, man. Yo, rest in peace. Alright, what do we got? I currently am equipped with Aggro Draw 3. Yeah, no, I think that's what I want. I don't know why I would want to switch off of that. And this is what? Emergency Guard. Boost block rate by 20% when HP is 30% or lower. Yeah, that's really good. Can I sort this? Yeah, sort. Chronological? What's the point of that? They really need better sorting options. Why can't I sort these by grade? You know, I want to be in just looking at the 3s versus the 1s and the 2s. Shoulder to shoulder? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't see anything I want. Increases affinity by 80 when using this special. Is that all I got? Yeah, looks like it. 1,500 ether crystals to do that. Can I make something cool? Because yeah, my CPU was the tank one, right? You know, there's these other evasion mods. But you need a technical manual to make them. Like, I get those by playing Tiger, right? Oh, I can make tank mod too? Let's go. Let's do that. Sounds good to me, man. And then, what do we got? Yeah, I don't really want to change my elements. You know, which aggro draw am I using for an art card? Yo, I have aggro draw 3. I could use another aggro draw. Alright, let's see. Art cards. We got aggro draw 1. Yeah, it won't let me make... Oh, I used up all my ether crystals just making that one thing. Really? Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, I made a new roll CPU. Mod 2. Not enough energy. Alright, I need more energy. And how much does it cost? I need 300. Alright, let's rev up that Tiger. Ah, jeesh. Oh, didn't mean to do that. You don't get technical manuals from Tiger? No, where do you get them from? I don't ever remember picking up a technical manual. Apparently I got Tank Mod 2. Don't know how, but it happened. You know, hopefully I didn't blow everyone's minds with all of the Phoenix stuff, or, you know, the opposite. Put everyone to sleep. Yeah, I don't care about mythological beasts and their differences. So tired. But yeah, no, I get a little, what's the word? I just care a lot. I care way too much, I guess. Yeah, man, I've put hours and hours and hours into researching all these things. Yeah, I didn't know much about, the Chinese versions of things, or how to say them in Mandarin, or none of that. Didn't know nothing. Oh yeah, you're the one that's 3 hits. Gets me every time. I don't know how I'm supposed to know that he's 3 hits compared to the other ones that are 2 hit. And I'm dead. You've picked up at least one that you know of? Back in Uriah? Hmm. Okay. I don't remember doing that, but I guess I did. Yeah, if I could just not get bodied by these monsters, man. Yeah, I need all these ether crystals. I'll take that, don't mind me. Like, I try to always take out the jellyfish, if I can, because it's like, you can only take them out from above. You can't take them out from the sides or below. Alright, yeah, you already have repair. Give me that chest. Oh my goodness, that's so hard to go through. Yeah, same thing with turtles, man. You gotta take the turtles out. 'Cause you can't attack on your way back up, only on the way down. Oh, thank you. Ah, I tried to hit him. How did that not connect? I know he was there. I was using the thing, but it just was not connecting. It wasn't called technical manual, though? It was a key item you found in some chest? Okay. That's, really funky. Is what it is. Yeah, no, I gotta take all of the things that I know about, Suzaku and whatnot. I want to put that into a video. I'm curious what YouTube would think. So, I mean, I've seen all 4 of the, beasts now. Yeah, like, I wanted to make the video before, but I was like, I don't... Like, there's gotta be the 4 beasts. I mean, I didn't realize I'd already met Seiryu in the form of Zerda. But I was still waiting on Genbu. I was like, Genbu's gotta happen, and he did eventually. Can't hit him. Whatever. I know he's there. I'll just be careful. Just be careful. Let me have that. Let me have this. Okay. We're gonna make it up. We're gonna crash into nothing. And it's gonna be fine. Not going for that chest. That's suicide. Effectively. No siree. Yo, man, that right side has so many crystals. But again, because I wasn't over there, there's so many monsters. Get good? Yo, I'm trying, man. Tiger's kicking my butt. Yo, there we go. Give me those extra ether crystals. I need those. Oh, got a new high score, man. So, SuperTwoU. I wish you could put the number. Yo, what am I gonna do with this topple? Blowdown resist. I mean, cause like, if I specifically know I'm gonna fight something that has like a lot of blowdown or whatever, then like, obviously, I would go for it. But if I don't know, Blowdown and resist isn't useful in most fights. So what am I looking for? I was gonna level something up that cost 300. Oh yeah, it was my energy. There we go. And then the roll CPU, tank mod 2. There it is. There it is. Fantastic. So yeah, that increases my physical defense, ether defense. And did that also increase the HP or... Nah. Nah. Oh no, it did increase physical defense. It only increased ether defense. Not quite the biggest upgrade, but I'll still take it. It's something, man. It's something. That'll have to do. Alright, I think that'll do me on Tiger for now. I might do some of that off stream, but I'm gonna be doing Tiger all day. This heart-to-heart needs to be, needs the following characters. Ah! We are missing Pyra. I guess we should go get her, huh? Yeah, let's go do that. That was in Tansel. Yeah, I can't do that heart-to-heart. We're missing a certain someone.
Let us go.
Yeah, we'll definitely go back and do that, if I remember when I get Pyra. Oh, and can I upgrade my weapons? I'm sure I'm behind. What do we got? Yo, reduction to block rate is so huge. But the increase to attack is also gargantuan. Look at that critical rate, but oh my goodness. Yeah, I think I'll hold off on that one. I'm poor, so I should specialize. Wish Zeke was here, because I'm kind of using him a lot. So yeah, we're gonna focus. Let's get Yeah, we're gonna go for. I mean, they're the same price. Increase auto attack or crit? Yeah, let's go for crit. Makes more sense. There you go, Poppy. Increase some stats for you. And then what about you? Yeah, she is technically a tank as well. Oh my goodness, her block rate. And just thrown away. It'll increase her damage by quite a bit though, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. Yeah, let's go for the 25 or 25 one. I don't want to do that 6% block rate. That's way too low. Don't forget to heart later. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it has a higher crit rate. I'll take it. I'm so indecisive, man. Alright, what about you? Oh yeah, I should check out the other stuff. Let's go ahead and do, yeah, again, let's just go for the higher crit. I like higher crit. Feels good, man. Alright. And now... what am I doing? I am... doop-a-doop-a-doo. I am looking for... I completely forget. There's something I was gonna do to make sure things were a bit more straight. Yo, do whatever you gotta do, Senna. No worries, man. Take your time. If I upgraded my skill tree? Oh yeah, skill tree. I was gonna do that. Forgot. I was gonna do it after Poppy. Alright, let's see. Anybody need any of their affinities? Oh, you. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to check out, what's her face? In my Merc group? Ursula? Yeah, that's what I was doing. That's what I wanted to do. I forgot. Yo, it's all good, Senna. No worries, man.
A cool new toy.
Rest in peace, skill tree. We'll get to the skill tree eventually. I'm just a little preoccupied. Alright, so do we have everything for you? Yeah, we have all of her things, so now we have to go to that place. Alright, wait. One thing at a time. Instead, let's go ahead. Let's check out their affinity chart. You're at what? 2,723, eh? Boost the effect of HP potions. Increases dexterity. Stores 30%. Oh wait, you have the third one unlocked. Hold on. You know, I'm gonna want this one. That's 6,000. Well, we'll get there eventually. We'll just save up for that. And then how about you, my friends? What do you need? Oh yes, you need that. There you go, friend. Hey. And now... Nope, that's not the one. This one? Yep. Alright, so I can't afford that. But yeah, 50% chance to survive hit with 1 HP plus 5 seconds invincibility once per battle. That is a super cool ability. I will get that. And then for you, my friend, what do you need? See, because you already have the ability one. Use a driver art after canceling a driver art? That's supposedly good, isn't it? And the level 3, but she's all out of points. And then you, we got Ultimate Relay, increases attack power ratio at the start of a chain attack. Oh my! That's really good. But yeah, I think we'll go for Rapid Attack 3 first. So yeah, increase that HP restored. And save on up. Yeah, one day we'll see Zeke again. Alright. We're going to... What was I doing? Oh, yes, I remember. We were going to More Ardain. Let's look for More Ardain. There it is. And I want to go to Alba... No, not More Ardain. I want to go to the Trade Guild. Excuse me. Oops. Rest in peace, canceling, art canceling skill? Did I not get that? I thought I got that. Yeah, we gave that to Nia, didn't we?
Let us go.
So Nia will be just fine. Hey, Riss and this gang are starting to really get the hang of working here. They're getting on with the locals too. Having hard workers like them on board saves us a lot of work too, so it goes both ways. Although Pittman hasn't quite found it in his heart to forgive them yet. Seeing it was his ship that got stolen. Well, give it time. I'm sure it'll come around eventually. Yeah, probably. I did get on Nia? Yeah. Nia can do all the fancy art canceling she wants. Me, on the other hand, I want to go this way. Get to experience how awesome it is, though? Yeah, we'll see, man. Yeah, Zeke has the ability. I'll give it to Zeke when I get the chance. Must have been desperate after losing seat of chairman. Bana never do reckless thing like attack heavy guarded summit under normal circumstances. Oh, Bana, none of this happened if you not do criminal activities in first place. Well, he was making a lot of money. Yo, Nira, how you doing? And Nira now standing in for time being as acting chairman. Nira swear to change the way things work around here, undo Bana's influence. First we crack down on slackers and shady dealings. Want Argentum to be known for clean, honest trade. Yes, Nira looking forward to bright future of Argentum Trade Guild. Yo, you do that. Yo, Doomsday says art cancel plus sweets plus certain blades equals art spam. Yeah, we'll get there, man. We'll get there. You have the air of a shop owner about you. Is that right? What do you think happens if you buy a shop's entire stock? A shopkeeper will be so impressed by your love for their business, they'll ask you to become the shop's owner. Becoming a shop owner costs quite a bit of money, but you get a lot of benefits out of it. Yeah, if I had the money maybe, but I'm definitely poor. I bought a lot of things here and I didn't see it pop up. Oh yeah, you have to like go back into them to see it, don't you? Yeah, because she'll give me fishy deeds. Increases idea points. And how about you? I bought all your stuff, didn't I? Nope, I guess not. No, I have 10 of everything, so I probably did. No, I might have had, like, one from, like, the previous activity, I guess. Where's that guy at that wanted to sign me for singing? Thought he was over here. No. Where's Falala? Where is the dude? I mean, I'm sure he's one of my quests, so I can just point in the right direction. Or get pointed. Super poor you? Yes, I am very poor. It's not wrong. I spent all of my monies. I have a lot of items now. Yay! There's that. Yeah, burying her soul. That's the one. Light speed flurry? Yeah, we'll get that. Whatever that is. Oh wait, it's not giving me an indicator. Well, so much for that. If only there was a way to make money in this game. Yeah, one day, maybe. Where is he? I don't remember him being on this floor. Oh, I personally hate money? Yo, that sounds like me. I absolutely detest money. What would I want money for? No, I could have sworn he was on this floor. Let me check that again, man. I could have sworn it said to go here. The Ursula is scouted for her singing talents, needs to overcome her shyness. Help her come out of her shell. And let's see, report to Hippy Toppy and Rumbletum Canteen in Argentum. Rumbletum Canteen. What's Rumbletum Canteen? Oh, it says him right here. Is he in the inn? No, the inn's not the canteen.
This is for a just cause.
Mo money, mo problems? Yo, definitely. Yo, barrel broken unlocked. Yo, give me that. And... yeah, no. He should be here. Come on. Tippy Toppy, where are you? This is the Rumbleton Canteen. Does it count if it's higher up? Nope. Looks like it went away. Yeah, this is the residential district. And this is the Rumbleton Canteen. It says he's here. Gotta keep my eyes sharp, that's all. This place is so small. He's not here. Okay, let's follow the green dots. Look at all the green dots. You know, that's just them down there. Does this also count as the canteen? Nope, this is the Bower Lounge. Let's see. The only thing Vince hates more than money is puzzles. I don't think this is a puzzle, though. Rest in peace party conditions? Oh, is that what this is? Look at the quest objective screen again. Study it hard. Yeah? It says, Ursula is scouted for her singing talents but needs to overcome her shyness. Help her come out of her shell. Uh-huh. Report to Tippy Toppy in Rumbleton Canteen in Argentum. Yeah. Yeah, nah, this is Rumbleton Canteen. We helped her come out of her shell. Yeah, report to Tippy Toppy in the canteen. Where is he? I don't see him. Yeah, no, these are the details. It's the same thing I just looked at. Why does it have an exclamation mark? I don't understand. Oh! Oh, there are literally party conditions. You need Pyra. I don't have Pyra. Gosh darn it. Trying to do all these things and I can't do them. No wonder so much people have trouble with this quest. Alright, so what was I doing? I was going back to Antal. This will go do this. Ignore everything that is in the center of the screen? Yeah, no, I didn't look at the bottom of the screen, definitely not. I mean, like, I saw it with, like, peripheral vision, but it's not what I was looking at. I've never noticed that before. Alright, what am I doing? I am going this way. Pyra OP. Yeah, man, you need Pyra for the heart-to-heart. You need Pyra to do this quest. Ah, jeez, it's like she's the main character or something. So annoying. So, did I give Zekinator the art cancel? I haven't been able to play as Zeke for a while. He's not in my, like, he's not in the party, so I can't do anything with him. Is this the right way? I should talk to some of these people, shouldn't I? Let's see what's up. Tantalus science has been passed down for generations. Our knowledge far surpasses the Ardanians. You are Outlanders. If I'm not mistaken, then I must not let myself sound as if we're blowing our own trumpets. Let me simply say that thanks to our extensive collection of records, we are able to address all manner of issues. Okay, that's cool. Still don't have Zeke? He doesn't want to be with us. Oh. Gotta rescue Pyra, can't go that way. I thought that was the way. Now let me teleport somewhere else. Probably more useful. She is the Monado or whatever. I mean, she's at least half a Monado. At least half. Rest in peace, Pyra. Yo, we will get Pyra. We just gotta find her, that's all. It's downstairs somewhere. It wasn't the way? Yeah, I was going the wrong way. How do I get down from here? Show me the map! Oh. You just gotta take a left. Let's do that.
Where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here? Right over here, Morag, no worries. Oh, can we, like, move that quest away? Wait, speaking of which, why is this telling me where to go? This isn't the current quest. Maybe it just shows up anyways? I don't know. Yo, level 40 guard, what's up? Yeah, we're far stronger than we were a little bit ago. If you're ready. Why does everything resist my break, but when Nia breaks, it's fine? What do they have against Morag? Yeah, let's go for fire. Oh man, if that switch hadn't been 15 years slow, maybe I could have hit the topple. And yeah, they would break right after I landed my topple as well. Well, he's defeated. None of that matters. Oh hey! This is core crystals ready to use. About time. Yo, let's see her.
Hello there, I'm Vess. My power? It's like a warm, soft bed. I'm here to soothe your weary hearts and souls.
Yo. How you doing, Vess? Set this blade? Duh. Yeah, let's get rid of this super random lame guy, man. We got Vess in here now. Yeah, she's a healer. We need to get a chip on her. Let's do that. Let's see. I was a Vess, I'd be over here. What do we got? Got a few chips. Yeah, that'll do. Yo, who needs the art cancel anyways? Yo, what do you mean? Nia has art cancel. She can art cancel. You can cancel to her heart's content, but it's up to her. The AI controls her, not me. Yo, you like fire, right? I'm sure the Tantalese love fire. Hey, where are you going, friend? Oh, can I get to topple? Nope. I don't know what happened. There was a lot of numbers and things, but I definitely didn't get the topple. I can't land breaks. I can't land topples. What is this world? We weren't talking about Nia. We were talking about me. I don't think Morag has, that, does she? And even if she does, I think I'll focus on getting the, what's it called? Be able to use the, B art as soon as the fight starts. Yeah, we'll go for that first. Oh, gravity, cool. When do I get the hammer back? Why is there such a delay? Is this really gravity, or is this supposed to be darkness? I don't know, for all I know there is a darkness in addition to gravity. Why are you, like, stopping all of my attacks? Can my attacks go through, please? Thank you. A fortune, level 2, stability. And look at that, she's looking great. Yo, how you doing, Cassandra? You're looking good. Your 10th Doctor says, yes, one is an active mechanic, the other is consumable in an RPG. Wait, what are you talking about? Literally everyone but Rex has art cancel now, by the way. Oh, that's cool. No, you got it but never made it a point to use it? Well, maybe Tora doesn't have it? Pretty sure Nia, Morag, and Zeke all do. Oh, do they? Hold on. Nope, not engaged blades. Affinity chart. Is that this one? Oh, that's the Y one. Wait, no, that's the X one. And, Did she have it on the lower level? It's auto attack, ether, agility. Yeah, no, she has it at the very beginning. Lets you use the driver art after canceling the driver art. Oh, well, I didn't know she had it already. Fancy that. Ah, there's Zeke. About time.
Pandoria! Oh, what? We came all this way to bust you out! How inconsiderate!
You kept us waiting. Won't you get in trouble for helping us?
Ah, I'm the prodigal son anyhow. It can't get any worse.
Where's Pyra?
This way. Follow us.
Yo, there we go. Alright, let's get Zeke back in there. So Zeke, then Poppy, and yeah, okay. Yeah, let's check his skill tree. Let's see what's going on. Nakiko Kala, didn't he have to use that on his first fight with her? Or was that something else? It just lets you chain arts? Yeah, no, I have no idea. Oh yeah, affinity chart. So I have, yeah, match prep, increase stats, and yeah, match prep is just using X. Increase critical damage, gotta have those high crits. Boost recharge for specials after canceling by 20%. That is awesome, I like that quite a bit. Boost strength, lets you use the driver arts. Yeah, I don't have enough WP for that, you need 3,000. And yeah, we have Y, so yeah, we'll get there eventually, but we don't currently have that. One day. Yo, what's up, Taintalese Knight? Yeah, do I have any blades? I should bond more blades, cause like, he only has the one. You thought Zeke's art cancel was on the first tier? No, apparently it's on the second tier. And let's see, what kind of blade combo should I go for? Yeah, it's Earth, right? Earth, and then Electric? Yeah, that's what it was, I remember. Yep, and she's all lined up. Good job. He's gonna die before she even gets hers off. Oh wait, no, come on, I wanted to do mine too. Ugh. He had more HP. Yeah, if the enemies had more HP, I'd be able to do my blade combos. Unfortunately, they don't have enough HP. Oh, hey, the development went up. Yo, Tinsoctor says, you could get that other Jin if you save up to a measly 10 crystals. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what we got going on. What are we at? We have 3. 3 crystals. It's gonna take forever to get to 10. Forever. Realize how useful it is? What, the new blade? Yeah, if we can save up to 10 blades, or crystals. Oh man, so many terms. But yeah, once we get this super random blade that Tinsoctor's talking about, I'll definitely, you know, see what's what. Has any cool abilities. But yeah, that's definitely something that's very different from this game. Like, I don't find this game's combat as monotonous as Xenoblade 1, which is kind of funny. Because, like, with Xenoblade 1, all the characters are pretty varied. To escape the monotony of combat, it's all about switching characters. You want to constantly switch characters in Xenoblade 1. Or at least that's how I felt. And some other Redditors, I guess, because I have talked about it. But in Xenoblade 2, all the characters feel the same. I mean, again, the combat has more going on. It's like, yeah, it has the break system, but then you also have the blade, yeah, you have the blade combo system. So there's more going on with that. So you're, like, really involved in your decisions. It's like you want to build up your special arts by paying attention to your auto attacks, getting those auto attack cancels, and then, you know, thinking, like, which element should I be using here? And that combines into the chain attack system, so it's very complex. And yet, at the same time, the characters are so similar, because you really just kind of look at them and it's like, okay, so this either does break, topple, launch, or smash, like everybody's, you know, doing something like that. Everyone has an attack that deals more damage on a certain side, and then, yeah, you have something that maybe does blow down, or maybe, like, I don't know, gives you some sort of effect. Versus, I don't know, each character felt very unique in Xenoblade 1. Like, Dunban was very unique. Melia was very unique. I don't really feel that uniqueness in abilities in this game. Everything feels very similar. Let's see, what are we saying? The heck kind of language is that in? What? Arabic? Yo, I don't know. And yo, Velian's in here. What's up, Velian? How you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing super well today. Yo, I'm in a pretty good mood. Having a lot of fun playing the video games. Oh, here we go.
Ow, 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 ow.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Honestly though, chum, are you ever not getting scratched up?
Ever since Pyra gave me half a life force, and we swore to reach Elysium, things have been rough. But I'm actually glad. They feel like a sign of our bond, I guess. Something special we share as driver and blade.
Oh, is that it? No response from Zeke. Okay. Fair enough.
Let's go then.
I'm pretty used to the letter I making a word plural, not singular, but not octopi. Yeah, it's all good, man. You know, it's the same way. It's the same way for me, but you know, I eventually just got it. I mean, it's not hard for me to accept words having like really weird like rules to them, because you know, I speak the English language and nothing ever makes sense in English. Mia's gonna die. These are way too many guys. Here, let me use this. Oh, yeah, she died. Alright, yep, time to run away. Too many dudes. Yo, good luck, Tora, I believe in you. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that! Oh, you're supposed to run away. Actually, Tora's really still in there. Let's give it a shot. Alright, who am I targeting? Well, someone down there? They can't attack me, so... Oh, and then Tora died. Tora, you were doing such a good job! I decided to come back. But then it all went downhill. Run away like a baby? Yeah, that would have been a good plan. I should have stuck to it. Yo, come here, guy. Hey, come here. Yeah, right over here. Don't bring your friends. Thanks. +1? Yeah. Let's hit that. You know, Akiko Kala speaks multiple languages and cannot spell in any of them. That is the beauty of kanji. Yo, that's fair. Yeah, no, I wish that I could speak multiple languages. Like, I can barely speak any Japanese. I mean, it's my own fault. Like, I haven't been studying at all. I took 4 years in high school, and I never, ever studied afterwards, so... Yeah, nah. I've lost a lot of the things that I've learned. I mean, like, it's interesting, because, like, when I think, like, I want to say something in Japanese, like, it's just blank. I can't remember any words. But then when I hear people speaking Japanese, I'll be like, oh, this means this, that means that, that means this means that. Like, when I hear it, it's fine. When I'm reading it, like, again, it depends, because, like, my vocabulary is only so expansive. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I can read. Like, I'll definitely know, like, I can recognize the characters. But what words those characters form, I don't always have. But, yeah, nah. Speaking the language is definitely the part I have the most trouble with. And yeah, I really need to get back into studying. Which I did study a little bit. I got into that whole Duolingo thing. I've heard a lot of people have said that site's really good. Right now, the, like, things that it's having me do are all, like, pretty simple. But, yeah, I feel like it's good, you know, go through all the simple stuff first, and maybe it'll all make sense when I get there. Rather than jumping in, further in. Why do you gotta walk so far away from me? I should finish this guy off. Some language rules are 100% arbitrary? Yo, they really are, man. Ah, jeesh. English is so arbitrary. Ridiculous. Why do you always gotta walk away from me? You use a spear as a weapon. There's no reason to take that distance. Yo, are you ever gonna get your Earth Elemental? There it is, Gaia Crash. Come on. Help me out. You can do a lot of damage together if you just do what I need you to do. Yep, there it is. So yeah, I believe this does AE damage. Feels good, man. There you go, Tora. That should be a little less pressure on you. This is the Japanese version of Duolingo. Use Romanji or Hiragana. It uses both. It shows you Romanji and it shows you Hiragana. Again, I've only been using it for a little bit, so I don't know like how good it is. But it's working for me now, just reminding me of some simple words, some simple characters. Like I'm taking like the baby test right now, and just working my way up, even though it's all stuff that it's like, this is so basic, like I can't not know this, but I'd rather work my way there.
Where? Strung up in some kind of restraint. Look ahead. An ether accelerator. I've seen one like it before in Old Torna. It certainly seems like they want us gone for good. So, if we cranked up the output and really focused it, we could probably manage one strike.
If the people here really are the descendants of the Tornans, then I have a message for them that I must pass on.
In that case, I'll leave it to you.
Thank you, Mithra.
He's here.
I apologize for this, noble Aegis. I have no personal grievance with you. However, for the sake of this world, you must be destroyed where you stand.
Is that truly your desire, Your Majesty?
I believe you desired the same thing yourself once. Is that not why you disappeared from history, along with Adam the hero? Begin.
Pyra!
Rex!
The Ether Accelerator.
The what now?
It's a weapon from long ago, designed to use Genbu's ether energy for destruction. I never dreamed they'd fully restore it. My old man, he's gonna use it to kill Pyra. No matter how strong she is, there'd be no coming back from that.
In that case, we can't let him use it.
Are we actually gonna act and not just let people do things and then respond? Fancy that. But yo, Evio, how's it going, man? Yo, I'm definitely doing good myself, having a lot of fun with the video games. Zeke's a really cool character. I like his animations a lot, even if they're not exactly the fastest. They look really cool. You know, that's gotta be part of it. This chapter? What is this chapter crazy, man? Alright, so what? I think I'm gonna go for Earth, Earth, into Fire. Or Fire into Electric. Wait, I have another Electric now. Because she has Vests. I'm curious. Let's see what that can combine into. Yeah, we can do Electric, Electric. Oh, Mia's dead. Thor is dead. RIP! Yo, hang in there! And I don't think Electric, Electric is the way. Yo, so much for that, man. Let's Let's try that again. Hello, friend. Yeah, Tora's only level 39. He died a little fast. Maybe if we got him another level, that fight wouldn't be so difficult. Yo, you're doing pretty good, Ebio. Yo, glad to hear it. You just had to retry the hardest boss a couple times? Oh, yeah? Yo, that's unfortunate, man. I mean, that's the challenge, right? Like, I personally can remember certain bosses because of how many times I've fought them over and over again. Like the dragon in Golden Sun. I don't think I'll be forgetting him anytime soon. Jacked in Final Fantasy X. Can still remember that boss. I fought him when I was 14 years old. That's like half my age, dude. Yeah, nah. That was a long, long time ago. But my goodness, the amount of times I died to him. I was so underleveled. I was so incredibly underleveled for that fight. I just refused to grind. I just find grinding so boring. My weapons were also not the best. Had pretty weak weapons. I was pretty bad at making sure I had the new stuff. Not that that's too different from now. Well, the hardest boss in this chapter? Oh, geesh. Well, we'll see what happens when I get there. You know, quick question for you, Ebio. Do you use the boosted levels from the end and then still had trouble with them? Because if that's the case, and I'm about to get to them, and I haven't used the end since Mallows, I think I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm gonna get wrecked real hard. I'm gonna be sad and I'm gonna cry. But we don't know until we try, right? Oh, I should have let the fire one go. Because I can't do the water one because that's Nia. There's no way she's going to build up to a level 3 after just using her level 2. That was a bad plan. I didn't think it through. I forgot. Just pressing buttons. Neo going says, fun fact, I have fun with Final Fantasy 13. Yo, I mean, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Ah, geesh. If you can have fun playing a game, like, that's the whole point of the game. Like, more power to you. Like, I'm not one of those guys that's like, how dare you have fun with a video game? Don't you know that this video game doesn't have XYZ? You can't like a video game that doesn't have this. How dare you not have the same opinion as I? Like, no, I don't care. Like, I don't like 13. I didn't have fun with 13. But yeah, more power to you, you know? That's awesome. I mean, it's a long game, so you probably had a lot of fun. It's a, like, 60-hour game, dude. And let's see. You got Sweet Revenge at level 65 on that guy? Your drivers are level 95? Oh, geesh, man. Yeah, good stuff. On this chapter, level 42-ish? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm not too far off then. Maybe I'll be okay. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. This game's difficulty scaling seems kind of awkward to me. Because, like, it doesn't seem like, again, this is just my opinion, but it doesn't seem that the difficulty was really intended to have you go to the ends, like, throughout the game and always get that boosted experience. Because, like, I've used the ends a single time, and ever since then, it's felt like everything was, like, at a nice difficulty and continued to just scale with that. I mean, there's been a couple of bumps along the way where things have been, like, a little kinda strong. Where the rise seemed a bit much. But even then, I feel like if I were to use the ends every single time, like, just throughout the entire game, it feels like everything would be way too easy. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I haven't played the full game yet. But we'll figure things out as we go. And boss of this chapter was pretty hard. Yo, I believe it, man. I don't doubt it. man, Tora's taking so much damage. Hang in there, Tora. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna use electric first, and yes, if he could use the flame bolts, that would be ideal, and then Nia can do the level 3. Yep. Oh no, we defeated the guy. Whoops. Yeah, I can't follow that up. Oh well. And Nia is gonna be dead. Yeah, she's out, and I can't move. Ugh, my attacks take so long. Hang in there, Tora. Hang on, heals are on the way. Oh, Tora didn't make it. Get up, Tora. Alright, they are beating me up, and I'm dead. I couldn't move, man. Not in the animation of picking that person up. I never got the chance. Yes, go for stone. Yeah, if I can get the level 3 electric, that would be very beneficial, because they're all grouped up right here. I gotta wait on Nia, and hopefully Tora can last that long. Hang in there, Tora. Oh no, he's not gonna... My enemy's not gonna survive. Well, that works too. Another defeated enemy is also a good thing. It means less damage Tora's taking. Yeah, what are we saying? It's a lot of enemies for Tora. Yo, Tora's doing a good job, man. The dude's level 39 against these level 42 guys. He is hanging on best as he can. Him and Poppy are doing good work. Yo, let me grab these coins. I don't want them to disappear. Once, yeah, I've used the ends once. While you're watching the stream, might as well do Ursula's chart. Yo, I want to do Ursula's chart, but I can't do it right now because I don't have Pyra. You have to have Pyra to be able to do the next part. Here we go.
There's too many of them!
Hurry, or Pyra's toast!
I know that! It's just...
Forgive me.
Damn it! Pyra!
I won't let you! It's not enough!
Poppy! Activate QT mode! Lift up from below!
Understood, Master Pawn.
Do it, Poppy!
Yo, what is all that?
It missed! They did it, Rex! They stopped it!
Yeah! Pyra!
500 years. For 500 years, we Tantalese have concealed the Omega Feta. Do you know why? Our old homeland, Torna, was destroyed in the Aegis War. Our hero, Adam, also failed to return. You must understand, Old Torna as a country was united around the hero. But Our ancestors less so.
What are you saying? That we're not Adam's bloodline?
Precisely. In Torna, our family were just a cadet branch. We only gained our current position in the confusion of the war's aftermath.
But then, we're just a bunch of usurpers!
They were desperate times. We had no choice. The nation must continue at all costs.
Even if it meant claiming Adam's name?
With its guiding force gone, much blood was spilled in Torna. We did what had to be done to reunite it under the new banner of Tantal.
Legends of the hero who saved the world are deeply ingrained in people's hearts. And you used them for your own political agenda.
Even so, all was done in the name of saving the world from burning once more.
Don't you dare try and sugarcoat it. Short story is, they saw an opportunity to gain influence and they took it. Gah!
That is the way of the world.
Moradane could easily take a similar path.
Yes, we are in no position to condemn them outright.
So did this Adam guy really never return?
Indeed. The records indicate he went missing immediately after sealing away the Aegis. It is likely he simply perished during the journey home.
He didn't just go missing.
What did you say? Aegis?
Adam. He had foreseen everything. He knew what would happen to the people after the kingdom fell. But he chose not to return.
Adam left us of his own will. But why?
Hear me, my scions. I am Adam Origo. This day I seal the Aegis, away from the world. But this seal is not for eternity. In anticipation of the day that humanity becomes worthy of the Aegis's power, I entrust her to posterity. She is our hope. When mankind has matured and learned to live better lives, she will answer your call and return to you. Trusting that day will come, I leave my final wish to you.
Adam foresaw much confusion and hardship in the world ahead. And when I seemed unsure, he told me something. This is a trial. Is me sleeping a part of the trial?
That's right. It is a trial for us humans, one we must overcome ourselves. If we cannot do that, we don't deserve to live alongside you.
Live alongside?
To be honest, I still don't fully understand what he meant by that. Whether he simply meant the coexistence of humans and blades, or something more. But I think he made a difficult choice. For the sake of everyone's survival.
Now what?
Your Majesty!
What is this?
It's Genbu. It's broken free of our control and started to dive into the clouds.
What? Are you certain?
Pandy!
Oh no!
What exactly is happening?
Could it be that blast?
What is he?
Tantal keeps Genbu under control using the Omega Fetter. But firing the ether accelerator, it could have created a counterflow in Genbu's ether conduits, causing a critical overload.
So Genbu's broken?
Oh no! My words can't reach him anymore! Genbu is just going to dive deeper and deeper. Then...
Dumb old git! That's what happens when you use antiquated parts!
The Cloud Sea has a similar density to water. As we dive, the pressure will keep building. By 500 peds, a human would be crushed completely.
And all that force will weigh down on Genbu?
What's our depth now?
2,200 peds, sir. We are diving at a rate of 120 peds per minute.
And Genbu's depth limit?
25,000, give or take.
That'd give us just over 3 hours.
Whoa, Charlotte's good at maths.
Bite me. This ain't good. Hey, chum, there's a pressure-resistant pod in the palace's southern tower. You guys at least should get in and escape.
What about you and everyone else?
Don't worry about us.
How can I possibly not worry about you? Isn't there any other way? Some way to save everyone?
Only Pandoria can tell Genbu what to do. If it won't budge for her, it's no use. Apart from that, all we can do is try to evacuate as many people as we can. But with just 3 hours.
I think you mentioned before, you control Genbu using the Omega Fetter, right?
Yeah, but
Where is it?
inside Genbu's head. It's straight south from the palace, through Genbu's spinal column.
I will go.
You'll go. Pirate, what are you...
The Omega Fetter is originally Ophion's control core. And Ophion is my artifice. I can't be 100% sure, but I think I might be able to fix it.
Pyra?
Pyra being serious? They tried to kill Pyra 1 minute ago.
That's a totally separate issue. Isn't that what you'd say, Rex?
What? Oh, yeah. I guess it is.
And that's why.
Friend Pyra. Tora get it! Then Tora and Poppy also lend help!
Looks like we're in too. Dromak?
I would have it no other way.
That's settled then. Stay out of our way, old man. Got it?
You would all risk your lives for this. For the sake of Tantal, though we attempted to destroy the Aegis.
It's not about Tantal.
Then why?
You're a king, right? You ought to be able to figure it out.
Rex, you are...
Morag?
You leave me little choice.
Zeke, where was the fetter again? How do we get there?
I won't just tell you. I'll take you right to it.
Zeke?
Save it, old man! You better make a start on evacuating the people. Though with us on the case, your efforts are probably going to be wasted.
Understood.
No time for chit-chat. Let's go!
Yeah!
No time for chit chat. What was that, like a 20-minute cutscene? Yo, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And yo, Dash and Drew say there. Yo, hold on. I'll be back one moment.